Yeah, so hello Bhagyakshmi. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Thank you for giving this opportunity to introduce myself, sir. My name is Bhagyalakshmi, and I completed my BTech in stream of Information Technology from Sir C.R.D. College of Engineering. Coming to my programming languages, I know Java and Python, and DBMS like MySQL, and I know data structures and algorithms. And I have attended AWS workshop, which was held at my college. And I also participated in hackathon, which was held at years under the College of Engineering. And coming to my project, I just completed sign language translation using deep learning, which I have used MediaPipe, OpenCV, and LSTM model. And I also published a paper on sign language translation. And coming to my hobbies, I'm very passionate to bridges, which I have won so many first prizes. And I also use it to dance, which I use it to teach to my friends. And I am willing to work companies and keep working this opportunity.
So can you please explain your project?
Yes, sir. My project is developed using deep learning, sir, which is sign language translation. Here, there are so many people who are deaf and dumb, who are not able to communicate with the people who are not familiar with the sign language translation. To bridge the gap between the two people, we just came to the project called sign language translation. Here, we just used OpenCV for camera accuracy and LSTM for training and testing the model. And for the real-time prediction, we just used media pipes. Here, we just collected the key points from the camera by using face landmark, pose landmarks, left hand landmarks, right hand landmarks. Based on the landmarks, we can predict the where the hand is and where the position of the person is. Based on that, we will predict, sir.
Okay. So can you please explain what is media by why do we need a result?
Yes, yes, sir. Media pipe is a framework, sir, which we can easily calculate the key points. Just like it will be in XYZ and visualization landmarks. Here, the position of the XYZ axis will represent the position of the hands and pose landmarks. So by using that, we can easily calculate our, I mean, or we can say that what is the position of the hand to calculate what is the uh, meaning of that hand, etc.
So have you deployed this project?
In just afternoon, I just deployed project, sir.
You have not deployed.
Yes, sir, deployed, sir.
On where? Which platform?
GitHub, sir.
GitHub. So can you please tell me what is GitHub?
Yes, sir, GitHub is a accessing platform. It is a versioning tool, sir. Here we can modify, we can see what other people are doing or what other people are modifying. Suppose we are working in a team, sir. Here so many people are there who are making changes in one file. If you want to see the changes which was made by the other person, we can use the GitHub, sir. Without GitHub, we just don't know what changes are doing by the others, so that we can't change according to that, sir. So to communicate a pipe or communication bridge between the team members, we just use GitHub, sir.
Yeah, what is difference between Git and GitHub?
Yes, sir. Git is a tool, sir, which is using the GitHub, sir.
Okay. Without using GitHub, can we use Git?
No, sir.
Sure. Great. You also said me that you participated in hackathon. So whether you were selected or not?
No, sir. I just only participated, sir, but didn't get any.
Yeah.
Means
Can you please explain me what was the project of the hackathon?
yes, sir. It is a full stack application, sir. There is a there is college application, sir. Which there was students are going to know whether they are selected in the placement or not. But there are some
Okay. Your project is from machine learning. Yeah. So can you please tell me what is the difference between classification and regression?
Yes, sir. Classification is there two are, supervising techniques, sir. Classification is nothing but whenever we are saying that only single variable, sir, whether either true or false, sir, for that type of values or data sets, we will use classification, sir. For suppose, when you take weather as an example, whether it will rain or not, it is nothing but two variables, sir. There is only one value, either yes or no. That is nothing but a classification, sir. To know the relation between the two variables, we will use regression, sir.
Okay. So how many types of regressions are there?
Logistic regression, multiple regression, etc.
Great. Can you please tell me what is underfitting and overfitting?
Yes, sir. Overfitting is nothing but when the model is trained too much and it will recognize the values which are
Don't
yes. Yes. Overfitting is nothing but when we train the model over too much, and the model will give the values based on the input only. It will not analyze the input. Whereas underfitting is nothing but where we train less, and it will not evaluate the values or outputs.
Why do we need deep learning?
Yes, present in older generation, there is no automations, which is like there is no ChatGPT, there is no AI, etc., which will do work for us, which will automatically do their work for us. So to do work for us, we have deep learning, and we will train the model set to do some process.
Okay. Yeah. I'm done with machine learning. Yeah, and you also told me that you have a knowledge of SQL.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what are joins in SQL?
Yes, sir. Joins are nothing but we will join the columns. We will join the two tables based on the similar columns, sir. If there are similar columns, we can. Yes, sir. To know the relationship between two tables or accessing the data based on the two tables, we can use the joins, sir.
So when we want to join a single table, can we do it?
Yes, sir. By using the self join. Yes, sir. By using the self join, we can run only single tables.
Okay. What is left outer join?
Left outer join are nothing but which will give the values which are present in the right. Which matches the right joins.
What is acid property?
And yes, sir. Acid properties are nothing but A stands for atomicity, C stands for consistency, I stands for isolation, D stands for durability, sir. Isolation is
durability.
Yes, durability is nothing but whenever the system fails, sir, the data which is present in the computer must be lost, sir. It will be stable only.
And what is isolation?
Isolation is nothing but whenever we are proceeding a transaction, it must be complete the all processor or it will not complete the enter processor. So it will be a good process.
Yeah. Do you know what is base property?
Sir?
Do you know what is base property?
Base property. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. Yeah. So, okay. So, what is a concept of candidate key and what is primary?
Yes, sir. Primary key is nothing but which is unique in the table, sir. By using the primary key, we can access the table, sir, in efficient manner, sir. Whenever the candidate key is nothing but which is also unique in nature, sir. But there can any number of candidate keys in a table, sir. But there must be one primary key in a table, sir.
Okay. what is the main difference between candidate key and primary?
Yes, sir. Candidate key can be a primary key, sir, but primary cannot be candidate key, sir. But both can be a super key, sir.
Is there anything that you are missing? Can primary key can be null?
No, sir.
Yeah. And candidate key can be null. So there is the main difference between primary key and candidate key while choosing it. Candidate key can be null, but primary key can't be null.
Convenient, yes.
Yeah. So what is composite key?
Composite is nothing but in which a column has two values, sir. Then it called composite keys.
Do you know the three-tier architecture of DBMS?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just explain me.
Yes, sir. The first layer will be the user, sir, and the user will be interact with the GUI, sir, and the GUI will interact it with the DBMS, sir. This is a three-level architecture, sir. By using the GUI, the user will easily interact with the DBMS.
Okay. Great. What is 3NF?
Yes, sir. 3NF is nothing but whenever there is no transition property and it must be into NF, sir, then it is called 3NF, sir.
So what is the main condition to be a table in 3NF?
Sir?
What is the main condition to be a table in 3NF?
It must be in 2NF and 1NF, sir. And there is no transitive dependency, sir. The transitive dependency is nothing but a non-prime attribute defines non-prime attribute, sir. Then it is called transitive dependency, sir. If there is transitive dependency, it will not be in a 3NF, sir.
Okay, great. Yeah, so one last question from SQL. Write a query. Okay, write a SQL query to, yeah, just write it in the paper. Write a SQL query to get a student name, which name ends with A.
Select star from student, sir, where name equal to percentage A, sir.
Percentage A.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what is percentage A?
Percentage is nothing but we can here the name ends with A, sir. We can say that percentage A, sir. Whenever the name starts with A, sir, we can say that A percentage, sir.
Yeah. So percentage is what actually percentage is? Why to be?
There must be any character in that, sir. At the starting character.
What actually we call? For pattern. It is used for pattern. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me one thing. What is difference between process and threads?
It's a process is nothing but combination of threads, sir. In each thread, there is a unique process, sir.
And what is context switching? And
Sir,
what is context switching?
Context switching.
Yeah.
In DBMS.
No, in operating system.
Context switching. Then we can switch between the processes. Sir.
Okay. So you are not aware of operating system?
Yes, sir.
You are not aware of?
Yes, I am aware of the operating system.
So can you please tell me what is kernel?
Kernel is nothing but where the OS will install, sir. Whenever we start the system, the bootstrap program will be installed in the kernel, sir. That is the kernel.
How actually it helps to communicate with hardware and software?
Yes, sir. Where the OS will be present in the kernel, sir. The user will interact with the operating system, then the operating system will do work for us.
So, what is memory management in a operating system?
Main memory, secondary memory, and territory memory, sir.
What is memory?
We can store. You could on the top.
Okay, I'll leave it. Yeah, so you do your coding in Java or Python?
Java, sir.
In Java. Okay. What is access specifier in Java?
Yes, sir. Public, protected, private, sir.
Only three.
And final, abstract, etc.
Are you sure?
Static also a specifier, sir.
First of tell me how many types of specifier are there? How many
I mean,
are there in Java?
4 types of access specifiers, sir.
And what are the names?
Public, private, protected, default access specifiers.
Yeah. So what is the concept of default?
Default is nothing but whenever we will not giving their name, sir, then it will not be operated, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is protected?
So, yes, so protected specifier is nothing but it will be accessed in the, I mean, you can inherit the our class or anything in child class.
Okay, in child class one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is do you know what is a final keyword?
Yes, sir.
What is the concept of final keyword?
Yes, sir. Final keyword is nothing but it will be declared using the final keyword and it will not be modified by the any child class or anything, sir. It will be the final value to that value, sir.
Okay, we can't change it.
Yes, sir.
Agreed? Yeah, so one last question I will give you one coding problem. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And you have to solve it.
Yes, sir.
Can share your screen? I will be giving you the problem. It will be just the basic problem.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So write a Java program to find a score of a string that will be given, and the definition of the score will be the actual difference between the alternate letters. Okay.
I can't understand, sir. Can you explain it again? Yes, sir.
Suppose we have given basically a string at ABCD. You have to find the score. And what will be the score? The score will be the absolute difference between the letters A, B, B, C, C, D, and D, E. Have you got it or not?
No, sir.
You don't understand?
So can you tell it again?
Have you seen the string input ABCD? You have to basically take
Yes.
input as a string.
Yes.
And you have to calculate the absolute difference between the alternate letters. Okay. And the difference between the ASCII values of the letters. So suppose in the case of A, the case of B, there will be some ASCII values of A and B. Okay.
So
Yeah. So the score will be the difference of B, absolute difference of A, the ASCII values of A and B. Again, if B, C, then C, D, and D. And then you have to sum it up. it will be the final answer.
Sir.
Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right. But can we change the name of ARGS and the program will run?
Sir.
If we change the name of ARGS, that is basically the parameter in the main function, will the program run or not?
Yes, sir. It is the name. You can give anything, sir. It's the name of the array. Yes.
And you please tell me what will be your
I'm remembering the method which will give the ISK value, sir. But I am not getting that.
there is no method that will give the ASCII. Okay, suppose if we change the input from A, B, C, D, E to a different string, will it be what?
No, sir.
Try to solve in that manner so that it will work for any test. Not only try to find that. So are you getting on?
No, sir.
Then there is no need to waste time. Okay, I'm done with your interview. So you can stop your screen sharing. Yeah, so I'm done with your interview. If you have any question for me.
Can you give me the feedback, sir?
Yeah. So
What anything?
that feedback was in the first 15 minutes it was good, but after 15 minutes it was not good because you after 15 minutes you were not able to answer like any question. You were not able to solve the coding question. That is very basic question, and you were not able to answer by question from the operating system. So you have prepared from DBMS, you have prepared from SQL, and you have also prepared from your project or something. But you have to work on your coding part and operating system part.
Yes, sir.
And try to keep a
There is
smile on your face and don't panic so much. If you don't know the answer, just say no. Sorry, sir, I don't know the answer. Yep. Yeah.
yes, sir. Can I get the recording, sir?
Yeah, I will be uploading it in on the YouTube of the.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Is there anything that you want to ask?
Is there anything I need to improve, sir?
Yeah, you have to like prepare in operating system. Yeah. So you are selected for which role?
Digital.
Digital. For digital, they will be asking you the question from DBMS SQL at the operating system. If you will say that I don't know, I have not cleared, so it will not going to create a good impression. So you should practice operating system.
Yes, sir.
And just a basic coding question that I asked you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Bye bye. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the session.
Yes, sir. Bye, sir.